Let's just be grateful that Kamala Harris is not going to be president on the 20th.
California's own Kamala Harris taking over the Democratic ticket to face off against Donald Trump. Harris locking down the nomination in a matter of hours.
It's unprecedented, as everyone has been saying.
Biden, more than anything else, was kind of a vehicle to defeat Donald Trump. And once he ceased being that vehicle, Democrats were happy or willing to move to a different nominee.
You know, there are some critics who say that this was a coup and that it's anti-democratic for this to happen. What do you say to those critics?
Well, I think that that's stupid.
Harris has just weeks to pick a running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, and to plan a convention. This week, the issue is the Democratic National Convention.
I accept your nomination to be President of the United States.
I've never experienced a month as momentous and earth-shaking as the one we had in politics.
Talk about the dramatic change that we've seen in the last month and where we're at right now.
Well, you can see it behind us. I'll give you a number, though. When Joe Biden was in the race after that terrible debate he had in Atlanta, 33% of Democrats said they were satisfied with their nominee, Joe Biden. Now, it's 88%.
She's groomed me and many women.
California Controller Malia Cohen, among a generation of California elected officials, mentored by Harris.
She has poured wisdom, time, energy.
Still, Harris rarely mentions California at the convention.
On one night, the California Democratic Party is celebrating her as daughter of California. The next day, she gets up and, she says, I grew up in, the Bay.
That video.
She wouldn't even say Oakland or Berkeley. Say our name. Oakland, Berkeley. You take the money, but say our name.
Donald Trump has no plan for you.
Harris landing some punches on the debate stage.
Kamala Harris says, here's my plan for small business, for housing, for prescription drugs. Donald Trump says immigrants are eating dogs and cats.
Trump raising concerns about voter fraud in California. Michael Whatley is the RNC chair.
If Jesus came down...
When Donald Trump was interviewed by Dr. Phil recently, he said that if Jesus was counting the ballots here in California, he would have won. Do you have evidence that he actually won this state, that there were 5 million more people that voted for him that weren't counted?
No.
This week, the issue is sprint to the finish. In the final days, the race appears super tight.
The insiders think it's just as close as you're reading in the polls.
But it turns out to be not that close. This week, the issue is Trump triumphs. The Republican nominee sweeps all 7 battleground states and even gains ground in California.
I compare him to probably what color television must have been like. When people saw color TV, you couldn't go back to black and white.
Do you think that Biden should have gotten out sooner?
Yeah, I think that's an obvious. Yeah, why did he hang on?
So what happened with Latinos specifically?
Well, they're invisible. I mean, let's be honest.
I think the Democrats just really blew it.
I would say the Democrats have become bullies. When you start calling people who are inclined to vote for him for various reasons misogynists and racists and garbage, it is just shaming people.
Praise Jesus, praise Jesus, praise Jesus. Thank you, Lord, that we have hope again. Mustang Medic reporting. I guess political commentary on this one. God bless you.